Fishing is Bliss. Today we find ourselves on the east side of Gull Lake. I'm fishing with Catherine Bliss today, who's absolutely been slaying them. She's had tons of bites. I landed a couple and is doing really good. Fortunately, I've gotten two myself, and I'm hoping for more. They're actually biting pretty good. We're just in a little bit of a lull, but in a few minutes I'm sure we'll get on them. Fishing with me today as a guest, I have Catherine Bliss, who coincidentally is also a Fishing is Bliss. Say hi, Catherine.
Hi.
And in a few minutes, she's going to tell you what we're using to catch all these fish today, how we're using it, and give you some tips and tricks that I think she has nailed down pretty good.
Hi, my name is Catherine Bliss, and today we are out fishing on Gull Lake, and I'm going to share some tips and tricks through this video. And first is the first trick that I found in my fishing career. So this tip and trick is all about what you use for bait. So for the jig, you want to use as small a jig as you can, and you want to make sure it's brightly colored, because this will catch the fish's attention and then they'll possibly swim towards it. And then what you want to use as a bait is a minnow. So you can use any size of minnow, because any size of minnow will catch any size of fish. As long as it's a minnow, then the fish will possibly bite on it best, but it depends on what fish you're trying to catch. But today we're looking for walleye. Well, we're both looking for walleye, but I'm also looking for jackfish or pike. So to hook on a minnow to your jig, you want to hold the minnow by the sides of its head. And you want to take the hook like this and poke it through the bottom of the jaw. Then just bring it right through and it'll come out like that. So the second tip that I have for you all today is on how to properly, let's say, bait a fish. So you want to make sure that you still have your minnow on your jig. And you're gonna, if you have it, you're gonna want to press this button until your rod is releasing line. So then you want to pull up and it'll release more. And you'll know that you're on bottom once you have a curl in the line. And I'm on bottom here, I think. Not anymore. Alright. So once you're on bottom, you're going to want to reel up a little bit so that it stops releasing. Sometimes it'll keep releasing though. And then if you're too much on bottom, then you're going to want to reel up a little bit. And then the trick to catching them is that the brightness of your jig will catch their attention. Then if they swim closer, they will see the minnow and then they'll bite at it. So you also want to go up and down with your rod, which will imitate a swimming or a live minnow, which is also something that will catch the fish's eye. If you find yourself in a rough lake, then you can just put your rod in these holders and the waves will bounce it for you, but you still want to do the ever so often and bounce.
got that. Some days when you get on them, you really get on them. I mean, you catch them. I'm catching these ones back to back. As soon as I put a minnow on, get it to bottom, bang, on another one. Not a leech, a minnow. Leeches, for some reason, don't work. You'll see how long it takes once I get this one to bottom. Yep, see? 2 seconds on bottom, got another one. Some days you just get on them and you just stay on them and you just catch them bang bang one after another and have lots of fun. Nothing big. Nothing super big. But lots of fun. Another minnow, please. And it really, really helps your fishing success if you have a bait assistant. My bait assistant right now is sorting leeches, making sure they're all alive, throwing out the dead ones, putting fresh water in there, and she's handing me minnows whenever I need them. Oh, I'm gonna need another minnow. That was so close. I want to talk a little bit about some bait. I ran into some bad bait and I want to warn everybody. This evergreen emerald shiners, they're absolutely horrible. They come rotten, right from frozen, they're rotten. They're soft, they fall off, you can't even wiggle the hook, and they're off. So if you run into this stuff, don't buy it. Gull Lake shiners. This is good Saskatchewan product. Always, always, always fresh. They're always firm. You can freeze them and thaw them at least 3 times and still use them, and they catch a ton of fish. Nay for this stuff. Yay for this stuff. Oh, it might be a keeper. Oh, I think it might be a little too big. Too big to keep, but really nice to catch.
Can you measure it?
Yeah, we'll measure. So we get them off and show the camera. measurement. We're allowed 45 to 50
centimeters.
And this guy's 52. We've got lots of 52s, but
Well, we had 2 52s and 1 51. And then we have a 39, I believe. And then the last fish.
show me. Oh, you're not going like that.
We have another fish. See what type it is. Looks like another walleye.
Just another one.